I just watched a video of a guy talking about how Bernie just said that Kamala is solely to blame for losing the 24 election. If the Biden gets not to blame, that was Bernie who said that, by the way. But what is my point on that? I think is Kamala solely to blame for losing the election, or Biden or the blame lies solely on Joe Biden. To be honest, they both are partially to blame. First of all, Joe Biden, why did you didn't drop out the race when you had a chance? You should not have been running in the first place. You should have been a one-term president. You should have been a one-term president that would have been fine, man. That would be fine. So I blame him for not necessarily move out of the way when he had a chance. So I cannot blame him for that, because he should have say early in 2023 or early 2024, I'm not running for president, and move out of the side and let Democrats have a primary, so we could have a real primary. So some people would have run. Kamala would have a pretty good chance. She might, and I say might because I'm not 100% sure. She might would have won the primary. I would say around 60% she would have won the primary. I'm not 100%. I will say 60 to 70%. It's a high chance she being the vice president, African American woman. But Kamala's not a good candidate. She's not a good candidate. She's not a good candidate. She is not. She or Joe Biden were not what we needed at the time. So that was what they lost. They both of them were not what we needed. But so they blame solely on Joe Biden. Of course not. Of course not. She's also to blame. She's also to blame. And I don't care what people say. Once he moved out of the way, once Biden was out of the race, and she was the candidate, all the responsibility of the race lies on her. So she need to own that loss, and people need to own that loss. And the thing that you need to understand, why was she campaigning with Lee Cheney about the end of democracy? Do people care about the end of democracy? No. No. People don't care about democracy because democracy is too abstract for people to understand. She should have been campaigning about the election, not the election, but the economy. Excuse me. So that is kind of my point. She campaigned too much with Republicans. She was counting on Republicans too much to carry her to victory instead of counting on her own base. Try to rally a home base. Trump never will count with Democrats to win an election. He will never try to appeal to Democrats to win election. And this is something that needs to die Republicans. Democrats have to appeal to Republicans. Democrats need to appeal to their own base. To their own base, not to the Republican base. They need to appeal to their own base because to me she didn't appeal to the base enough. Kamala wasn't good enough. I don't care what people say. She was not good enough. But having said that, was she to blame? Was she totally to blame for her loss? No. We are partially responsible for her loss. And what I mean I mean Hispanics, white women and a bunch of other groups who sat home and did a bomb for her because they were racist and they couldn't stomach button for a black woman. So I won't put the blame. I won't put everything on her. That would not be fair. But having said that, she should have campaigning more on the economy, have better plans. Tell me a plan of her campaign. What did she promise that she wanted to do? Nothing. She wasn't promised nothing. That is what she lost. She wasn't promising nothing. Nothing. She didn't. To win, in order to win, you need to promise something. You need to run on something. She was running on nothing. She was running on protecting democracy. But most people ask themselves, what has democracy done for me? That is the thing. Ironically, democracy don't win elections. That is the thing that you need to understand. Democracy doesn't win elections. So, okay. I've been rambling a lot, and I don't know if I'm making any sense, but if you find this interesting and agree or disagree with me, please leave it in the comments. I would like hearing from you. Bye bye.